What's up, people? It's your boy Slide. I want to talk about millennial men. The millennials, the millennial guys these days. I don't know much about how the dating field works when it comes to millennials, but I can only speak on what I've seen. It seems like these millennial guys have changed the game, and I think honestly it's for the better. You see, with many millennials nowadays, the dating field is totally different. Like, romance is dead. Romance is dead. Women don't even like romance. Like, you buying flowers and you fucking making her special dinners. Women don't care about that stuff. They really don't. It's one of those things where if you do romantic things, they will label you a simp. So that's why a lot of guys don't do those things anymore. Like, what's the point of doing romantic things if it's not gonna get you nowhere? Like, so many women see you as soft if you buy her flowers or buy her chocolate, all that little bullshit. If you do those things just to get with her or increase her interest, or increase her interest in you, she's basically calling you a simp. Because a lot of times, right? A lot of times, um, Tinder changed the way people view like dating and shit. Tinder is not really a dating app. Tinder's not really a dating app. It's a hookup app. Because people judge you based on how you look. If they like the way you look, you get a swipe. If you don't, you get swiped left. So Tinder's basically for fucking. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But I've noticed a lot of girls have complained lately, to what I've been seeing, that all guys want sex. That guys all they want sex from them, nothing else. So a lot of times, if guys don't get sex from a girl by the second or third date, guys say, fuck it, I'm over it. On to the next chick. That's what happens to the dating. That's what happens in the dating game nowadays. So these millennial men, to me, I think it's kind of good because it makes you not want to waste your time on a chick who's not going to give you no real play. You don't want to be in that situation where you're talking to a girl for like 2 to 3 months and she says, you know what, I'm not interested. And you're like, so I wasted all my time and money on you just for you to tell me that you're not interested? So I kind of like how millennial men are. They don't have time for the bullshit. But these women now want to complain that guys their age are losers or they're immature. And they're not saying that because they are. They're saying that because they want to find a man that is old school. Well, basically, how I view it, they want to find a guy who's a sucker that'll take care of her and pay her bills. Because guys their age won't do it. Fuck that. But that's what I like about the millennial guys these days. They don't have time for bullshit. Dude, some of these girls have been saying, some of these guys don't even pay. They go to dinner and like, I ain't got my wallet on me. And these girls are angry. Now they have to pay. But at the exact same time, it's like you women complain about social equality all the damn time, but now you get mad when the guy won't pay. Man, these girls ain't serious. But I'm starting to understand how the dating game is with these young people. That's why these young girls, I don't waste my time talking to them. If we talk, if there's no chemistry, I don't waste my time. I'm not trying to talk to you for hours. Nope, I don't get down like that. Not anymore. So that's why when people look at me, like, you have to know, I said, I'm not going to spend money because I'm not a pickup artist. I don't care on dating coaches because I think it's all a bunch of bullshit. Why is it in the United States we have to go through all this shit for mediocre pussy? That's part of the problem that we have right now in the United States. So that's part of the things that I've noticed in the United States. Everything here is just backwards, you know? So I don't know. I just honestly do believe that the dating game here is all messed up. I think it's all but the horse shit. But women now want to complain and say guys aren't being guys, men aren't men. But these are the same women who are financially stable that will move in with the guy who is not financially stable. These are the same women that will complain about their boyfriends stealing their money. These are the same women that will come home from a long day of work while their girlfriend's at home just chilling. I mean, while their boyfriend's at home just chilling in her crib, driving her car as if he owns it. But that's what you women go for. And so that's why when you see a lot of decent guys, when they see this dysfunctional behavior, they don't care. Like I've seen stories where women are dating men who have multiple kids and get knocked up by him. That's the part that baffles me the most. This dude has 3 kids by 3 different women, and she gets knocked up by him, making her baby mama number 4. What the hell is going on with America? Believe it or not, when I say this, single mothers already know the game is not in their favor because they know most guys don't want to date them. Like most women, many women who are single moms, they know most guys don't like single mothers. So what these women do? They have to pretend that they don't have any kids. Because the moment she says, I have a son, I have a daughter, the guy is gone. That's what happens in most case scenarios. And most of the time, when a man dates a woman who's a single mother, he doesn't really care about the woman anyway. He's just using her for a place to live or just wants some easy sex. That's all it is. So when women complain about a lot of things, it makes you want to say like, you're not serious. You have the chance, you have the choice to do what you want. You can choose who you want to date. But these women don't understand, like, a lot of decent men are not going to date a single mom. It doesn't matter how hot she is. She could be the hottest girl. Like, freaking, like, I don't know, hot as, like, Stacy Keibler or something like that. The moment she got a kid, most guys aren't going to take her seriously. It's not true in every case. But in most case scenarios, it's not like that. Because dealing with a single mom is a headache. You got to deal with the baby daddy, come back into the picture. Then you have to worry about spending more money when you go out with her, or all the other stuff. You have to worry about all these factors. But it's just, the whole thing is interesting. The whole thing is interesting. So it's, I don't know. I think the dating game in the United States is totally backwards. I've kind of seen the whole thing right now. And now these girls, and to be honest with you ladies, let's keep it real. Okay? If you're not offering sex to a man, you're not offering any real value. And why do I say this? Because from my experiences, most girls I've tried talking to cannot hold an intelligent conversation. For example, I love discussing business, history, economics. Most of the girls I know, or the ones I've met, or the ones I've approached, don't know those topics or don't like to even discuss those topics. So what else are we going to talk about? So this is what happens. So ladies, you understand something. A lot of guys don't really care anymore. Like when you cry and complain about men being assholes, or they're being dicks, or they won't commit to you, whose fault is that? Because the decent brothers or the decent guys, they're not wasting their time anymore. So you can go and complain to the world how guys are assholes or guys don't raise their kids. All we're gonna say is who chose the guy. So MGTOW is growing, and people have to respect the fact that if we can't change these laws, or the culture of how dating works, we're just gonna not deal with you. It's that simple. No discussions, no arguments. That's it. That's all I got to say about this video. Peace.